Hey YouTube, Katrina here with AK Booze Review. It's been a minute, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for the mosquitoes. Okay, a lot of stuff's happened in the last year, which is why I haven't posted in a while. I'm sorry if you hear the background noise. I'm in my fifth wheel, and I came out here to check on it because the place that we've been storing it at said that one of my doors was like popped open, and so I was worried about it, but I've been worried about it since winter. We had one of the craziest winters we've ever had in Alaska, where we had over 10 feet of snow, if that's believable, but it's true. Over 10 feet of snow, and my husband was diagnosed with a major brain tumor, and so we got that removed. And it's left him kind of messed up in one eye. He's blind in one eye. 12-hour surgery, but you know what? He survived. He wasn't supposed to... I don't know what that is. Hold that thought, guys. I don't know what that is. Yes. Okay. Anyway, maybe that's what it was. So, anyway... So we had this major brain tumor removed, 12-hour surgery in ICU for like 5 days. It's been a year. He totaled his truck, a nice over $50,000 truck. We've had life happens, you know, life happens. And I quit drinking for a while. But anyway, coming out here to check on my fifth wheel and my boat and make sure everything was good. Being at the lake, Big Lake, Alaska, this is my happy place. So anyway, I sorry for the long intro, but you guys know, like, you know, I try to explain things. I'm a little dressed down. I don't really care. I don't care what anybody thinks about how I look. It is what it is. But anyway, while we were out here, typically in Alaska, or in Anchorage, 4 Roses is like $35. And so while we were out here, we decided to buy it because at 3 Bears, I feel like the music's going to be really loud. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I felt like the music in the background would have drowned out what I was trying to say. So, and I don't have my microphone. You know, this was a on the spur kind of thing. We came out here just to check on this, make sure our investment was, you know, good. And it's a big fifth wheel, as you can see behind me. That's you know, the cooktop behind me. 4-door fridge. I mean, I got my 4-wheeler back there. I mean, trundle up there. It's our spot. I mean, so anyway, we were only out here to check on it. And while we were out here, we were like, you know, we're going to stop and get some beers. I got some Coronas. But the 4 Roses was only $25. And normally that's unheard of. In Anchorage, this is like $36. So I was like, 4 Roses for $25? Yes. I haven't drank any. That was just my husband. So, you know, I only smelled it because I don't really drink that much whiskey anymore. It's unfortunate. But for some reason, now when I drink hard liquor, it affects me more than it used to, which is weird. But it happens. Our bodies change. You know, I had a major surgery last year. And ever since I had the major surgery, hard liquor affects me completely different than it used to. So now I'm like, you know, drinking my Corona Premiers, 2.6 carbs, 90 calories per beer. You can't go wrong with that. But you know, I still love bourbon. I'm a bourbon lover through and through. And for $25 for 4 Roses, that's a good deal. God, it smells good. Oh, it smells good. It smells like pears And those Honey Crisp apples right after you cut into it. Just a hint of vanilla. Okay, so basically if you took Honey Crisp apples and some fresh pears and you sprinkled a little bit of vanilla on there and you cook that up in a pan with just a smidgen of some butter and you made a pie out of that, that would be this in chew form. This smells so good. I'm only going to be able to take a sip, unfortunately, because like I said, liquor affects me completely different now. First and foremost, honey. Honey. A lot of honey. Back end. Get that vanilla. The pears and the apples. Barely in the taste. A little bit of that peppery spice. Oh, so good. Freaking mosquitoes. The mosquitoes in Alaska are just huge. They're, might as well say they're like little birds. Anyway, I'll get you. If you take that fresh apple pie, I don't know where it went. I saw it flying around my double chin. If you take that fresh apple pie and you cut into it and you take that bite out of it and you get that big chunk of apple, and let's pretend that you threw some pears in there too because you get that hint of pear. That's what you taste when you drink this. So good. And then you get that, like you took that vanilla and you threw it in there. And not that fake vanilla. I'm talking about the real vanilla. I wish I could say you had a dash of cinnamon in there to make it taste good, but there's no cinnamon. And there's no really... You get barely into that spice on that middle of your tongue, but you don't really need the spice with this. I feel like putting this on ice would be a disservice to it. I would continue to drink it just room temperature, very neat, perfect in that glass. And I know I'm sipping it out of in a plastic glass. If I had it in a sifter, it would probably really do it justice. Man, this drinks all day like a $40 bottle, not $25. That's why I was like, $25, we gotta get this. It's good. I love Four Roses, and you know how I am. I love a good bourbon, and I miss drinking a good bourbon. I'm very sad that I can't drink it anymore. But you get yourself... You get some Four Roses bourbon, just your basic, it's straight bourbon, it's good. And it's only, excuse me, 40% alcohol, 80 proof, you know what I mean. It's so good. Yeah. Anyway, I know it's been a while. I'm not going to say, you can subscribe, hit that thumbs up, all that stuff. That'd be fantastic. I don't know where this channel's going. I haven't decided. 5 years, basically, I'm going to retire on a boat. I got my 1 cabin yacht. I want a 3 cabin yacht. That's where I want to be in 5 years. And I wish I could say I'm just gonna sip on some really good bourbons in the Caribbean, and that's where I'm gonna be. And let's hope. I got my fingers crossed. But you guys know I love you and I miss you, and I'll try to do some booze reviews or something as I can. That's about all I got. But again, I had to do it. This Four Roses is top notch, and I miss you guys, and I miss doing my booze reviews, you know. But life threw me some hoops. So anyway, cheers to the next video and whatever I'm doing, I guess, you know. Try to keep you guys in the loop and, you know, keep you a little bit more like in tune with what's going on in my crazy freaking life and what's throwing me for loops. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and I miss you and I love you all. Cheers.